Depending on the size of the event, the scope and job responsibilities of the meeting planner might differ dramatically. Small events that are run maybe every month, a couple times a year, and every single year it's the same event, it's the same people, it's the same type of registration, the same marketing, the same location. Those are relatively easy. But as the event changes and as technology changes and as the expectations of the customer changes, so does the event itself and what the meeting planner might be responsible for. So it's very, very important that meeting planners stay updated with the trends that are going on. The nice thing is that there's a lot of ways in which you can do that. There's associations that you can join. There's a reason that I had you at the beginning of the semester sign up for some of those daily email lists, reading trade publications, networking with your peers. There's lots of different things that you can do to kind of prepare yourself. But the same purpose of it is true, that what meeting planners have to do is they have to find ways to meet the expectations of the people by whom they plan the event for. Whether it's an association, whether it's an organization, they've got to stay on top of it. Kind of going back to the issue of funding a little bit, one of the things that many event planners are tasked with doing by their clients is actually going out and finding sponsorship. And by sponsorship, what essentially I'm meaning is that a third party, an external party, not the people who are attending and paying registration, not the organization who's paying for the event itself, not even the venue, but finding third parties to help assist in the paying of the event, to help reduce that financial burden on the association is very, very important. So what a lot of meeting planners will do is they'll go out and they'll find strategic sponsorship. That might be United Airlines, that might be a local restaurant is going to sponsor something, that might be in a university or a professional association might sponsor some aspect of the event. And really what the meeting planner is trying to do in this particular scenario is reduce the financial burden on the attendee through higher attendance registration costs, but also on the home organization or the parent organization who's hosting the event. As the text talked about, there's lots of different types of sponsorships that might exist. There might be just one sponsor or a title sponsor or a very exclusive sponsor that pays a large amount to try to host a particular event. They want their name very, very visible in all collateral and all marketing material. But you also might find events that have 10, 15, 20, 30, maybe even of 100 different small sponsors. The end result is the same, though. They're looking for some reduction in the financial commitment of the parent organization. As I've talked about it already, the meeting and event industry is an exciting industry that's constantly evolving. People who go into this industry have to understand the changes in demographics, the changes in types of customers that you might see, whether it's generational, whether you're going from a domestic attendee to an international attendee, lots of different things. And it's really up to that meeting planner to stay on top of it and understand what the trends are. Those trends might also tie into things like technology, whether it's automated registration, whether it's the use of social media to market it, whether it's technology at the event itself. Really what kind of an embracing of technology does is it makes the event stand out. In many cases, it can allow the event to run more efficiently. So a lot of what you will do as an event manager is stay on top of what the newest technologies are associated with the event. In some cases, it can actually increase your profit margin. It can make the running of the event much more efficient. Sometimes it can actually lead to greater levels of satisfaction among event attendees. Sometimes it helps you increase the number of people coming to your event if you embrace technology to help you market the event. That can also be a very, very useful tool. As I've talked about, the career opportunities are almost endless when we talk about the meeting and event industry. From people who actually work for organizations, associations, governments to actually plan events, to tourism boards, to government agencies that are actually responsible for bringing events to a particular destination, to all the ancillary companies, suppliers, vendors, people who assist in the setup and the teardown, the audio visual, the logistics. There are so many different career opportunities that exist in the meeting and event industry. And just like with other segments of hospitality, you might decide that you want to go in and focus on association events, and then you maybe one day decide that you want to move over to wedding planning, and then one day you decide that you want to move over into other types of special events like weddings and bar mitzvahs and anniversary parties and birthday celebrations, and then maybe you want to go work for a tourism board for a little while. The possibilities are almost endless, and I really encourage you, if this is an area of hospitality that you want to dive into, you research it a little bit, you make an appointment to come talk to me or some of the other faculty. You make an effort to join some of the clubs that we have here at DePaul that focus on meetings and events. There's a lot of resources out there for you to tap upon to help make sure that if this is an area that you want to go, and it's an exciting opportunity, but sometimes it helps to get a little guidance on what the best way to proceed is. So overall, I hope you've enjoyed this audio lecture. If you have questions, please feel free to email me. Please feel free to, if you want some more information, to visit these additional resources. Talk to me during class, and I will see you on Monday for our guest speaker, Nate Arkush from the Sheraton.